Fact, the talent that you will need to succeed in today's challenging environment may not live in your immediate area. What does that mean? It means that you will need to learn how to hire remote employees. Here's a few things that you will need to be able to do in order to accommodate a remote employee. 1. Can you support health insurance in states other than the one your organization operates in? 2. Can you support payroll in states other than the one your organization operates in? And finally, do you have the technical ability for a remote employee to do their work from their home or some other remote office? Let's face it, some of our organizations aren't in the best place for a tech person to live. You may not be able to get them to move to where you are. And for that reason, you will need to be able to support remote employees. What are the technical abilities that you will need to support a remote employee? Number 1, VPN, which stands for Virtual Private Network. A virtual private network allows an employee to connect from their home or a remote office as though they were on site at your organization. You will need a chat program. It's 2019. You should probably already have an enterprise-wide way to chat securely amongst your employees. This should also include video chat securely. This is important for a remote employee. A remote employee needs to be seen and to see the people they work with. Third, you will need some way to track their work. This employee will not be on site and therefore will not be managed directly by someone in your organization. Fortunately, there are now tools that will allow you to monitor their work remotely. For instance, there is a product called Screen Meter. You'll find it in the notes below. Screen Meter tracks every minute that an employee works, and it takes a screenshot every 5 minutes to let you know what they were working on. So for those of you who are concerned about the productivity of a remote employee, fear not. Why are remote employees difficult? Well, in my experience, I found that one of the biggest difficulties of the remote employee is they tend to work too much. It's too easy for them to go into the room in their house where they work and just start again after dinner. How will you deal with that? How will you make sure that a remote employee has a good work-life balance? Tools like Screen Meter will help you with that. The other reason they're so difficult is because you don't have a relationship with them that's in person. That's why you need to plan in your budget that every now and then, probably at least twice, if not 3 times a year, to have this employee fly out to your organization's campus and stay for a week to be with everyone, just to get that face time, just to make that connection. Because without that connection, eventually the remote employee will leave. This has been proven over and over and over again. Thanks for listening. My name's John Best. I am the CEO of Best Innovation Group. I'm also the author of Breaking Digital Gridlock. And if you like this tip, there's a whole lot more in my book, which you can find on Amazon. You can find it pretty much anywhere they sell books, or you can go to breakingdigitalgridlock.com. That's right, breakingdigitalgridlock.com. And if you act quickly, you can sign up for the accompanying video series that goes with the book. That's right, it's 7 hours of me talking about different things. Each one of them broken into different hours. We talk about blockchain and its effects on the financial industry. We talk about how to migrate to the cloud. We talk about who's going to help you migrate to the cloud. We talk about AI and what its long-term effects will be. We talk about data analytics, how to implement it. We talk about digital transformation. Yes, all of this. And it would be great for any staff member because everyone needs to learn about this. It's going to be a cultural transformation. And by that, we mean that the entire group is going to have to learn this and understand it. It's not good enough for just a few people in the organization. So this has been the FinTech Tip. Thanks for listening. See you next time.